I slept. I made sure that I found a way through a cloud of haze. Every day I wept, found how to live through all them cloudy days. You know the mind's a maze with all its mixtures. It's always hard to get the entire scope of the picture. 1080p, that's you other busters, yeah, obsolete. Can't fuck with me, excuse my French, but I'm not discreet. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I've learned my lesson. I learned 1996 birth, one of the greatest weapons untold. I'm destined to reach heights thought I could never see, but foolish thoughts rampage my heart and let me not reach the peaks that's entrusted to me. My belief shatter of past actions. I grieve, but grievance never really matter. It's how I choose to act differently in the coming battles to overcome my limitations and get out my shadow. But it's hard to wade in this water where it was never shallow. Fuck it, let me get the paddles. Fuck that now, let me get this castle. Fuck that now, let me get this battle.
What it do, everybody? What's good? We back up in this thing, Squad Nero, episode 78, just to keep it frank and short. Back up in this thing. Hope y'all been having a great weekend. But gang, how's everybody doing so far?
Doing good, man. Can't complain.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Same.
We got a couple things. That's good to hear. We got a couple things on the chop block today. Gamescom just happened last week, if I'm not mistaken. We also watched. Everybody has watched Weapons now. We got some new exciting news about Spider-Man, brand new day, and some other news in regards to superhero movies as a whole, and some theories for Doomsday. So, did you have a specific one? We might as well knock out Gamescom right now.
No, let's knock out Weapons real quick. It should be short because we talked about it a little bit over the last 2 weeks, so we could just get y'all 2 reviews and then move on from there.
What did you annihilate it real quick?
I give it a 9.
Yeah, I updated to a 9.
I give it a 7.5 to 8.
I give it a. Ooh, y'all ain't gonna like me.
I know you gave it a 5.
I give it a 7.
That's reasonable.
What I'm curious, why y'all give it a 9 again?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Honestly, I like the Pulp Fiction feel when they're going from different point of views, which was a big thing. I actually like how the story flowed. It's not like they had any hiccups where it's like you stop here, but it's not explained later on. So like when Marcus is running dead at her, you don't know like how he's acting like the children until later on you see from his point of view how it happened and why it happened. So it was like a small spin on Hansel and Gretel if you look at it, and I felt really bad for the child that was the last one that didn't get hypnotized or controlled, because he had it rough. Like he saw, like, this man lost his parents. He had to deal with that evil that evil auntie, and he had to literally set his whole classroom up. But at the same time, I don't think he really cared, because they was treating him like crap. Or that one.
He wasn't mad enough for me.
He wasn't mad enough.
Bro, if I sit there and I see my mom and dad poking themselves with forks, and she's like, "Don't tell nobody." As soon as I get to school, all my niggas finna know I got an aunt that's possessing my parents.
But that's the thing. She showed her hand out the gate when she made his parents like stab themselves in the face with a fork, because at that point he's like, if everyone finds out, she's gonna set it up where they're gonna kill each other or something. Like he eventually, like at the literally a snap of a stick, she can make the parents do anything that she wants.
Yeah, she probably has some shit for him too. With the stick. Yeah.
How did they explain this shit to the authorities?
They never did. They never did. If you remember what Nye was stating it when we were in the group chat, the little girl said that they were so embarrassed by what happened, they never spoke on it. They never.
I hope they don't make a part 2, because
no, they're not.
No, it's not the type of movie that deserve a part 2.
Yeah, because they would have made a. They would have
or
made a
not
part
deserve, but needs.
Y'all think this is on the same level as Sinners?
Yeah.
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. I gave
like I
Sinners
said
a
though, Sinners
7, and I
had
seen it. Nah,
Sinner. Like the thing that I will say is for me personally, Sinners just had like more layers to it and cultural and music culture. It just had and black culture and music culture. It had a lot more that was kind of added to that. That was a lot more like nifty and profound than anything that's in this movie. But for a horror movie,
it was fire.
Yeah, that's like, dude, it told you what it was going to do from the beginning. It executed it. It had all the elements that you typically look for in horror. Which I thought that part was really, really cool because I didn't even realize this till kind of looking at it again. The ending is kind of like it's one of the elements for that's in horror in general is like the chase scene, like usually it's with a slasher. But like they even had one of those in this film. It covered a lot of like for horror, it covered a lot of ground.
I don't think it was really a horror though.
Right?
No,
it was tense. It's different types of horror. That's a like.
But when you look at it, it's like the scene with Wong or what's his name, Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
It was like when you see him running full speed, it was like, okay, he's possessed, and then you see how he got possessed, and then it was like, okay, and then he's running through town like blood everywhere, and niggas is like, Marcus, what the hell? Like some people recognize him, and then nobody stopped, and it was like, yo, this is kind of comical.
Would you?
Like, nigga,
you would stop. If you see a dude covered in blood running in the street,
if I seen you running like that with your hands out and blood on you, I'd be like, Naya, what you on?
But you call the police. But the thing is, are you going to chase that police? Are you going to chase
call the police, and I would have chased you, and I would have called everybody, be like, yo, this nigga Nile tweaking. But the thing is, it's like, yo, like the whole town, because when they was playing soccer, somebody was like, Marcus, what the hell, man? So he's recognized. So nobody, he got to the gas station, and nobody from town was like, we're looking for Marcus. He looks like he's troubled. I know it's a movie or whatever. I'm just saying what I would expect.
I get what you're saying.
So I'm like, this shit is comical. He ran.
He went down the whole town. Yeah.
He ran through the soccer.
I feel you.
He ran through the whole town without taking a breath.
They were just like, all right, time out.
What's good with the nigga? Then he get hit by the car.
They just resumed the soccer game.
Bro, he gets
finished shopping.
And his head is like, it's just jelly on the pavement. And then they're like, okay, cut to the next scene. What? Like, yo, this shit is hilarious. And then when they chased the old lady, when the twig snapped and she heard the screaming, she's like, oh God, oh no. And she started running. It was like all these
what is going on? All these kids just chasing after you.
Like, was part of the spell her saying like, okay, I'll be the person they have to kill if the spell is broken or if they step over the salt. It wasn't really explained, but it was
so what happened was
when he was in the bathroom,
the little boy took it and did his thing and snapped it. He pretty much just followed
the salt. He's talking about where his parents were standing behind the layer of salt and he took the step over it. Like, why did they specifically attack him?
Because he stepped over the salt.
Whoever.
Yeah, it was something tied. Yeah, it was tied to the same thing happened downstairs.
I'm talking about when he snapped the twig or whatever.
You talking about when the little boy snapped on all the kids? Yeah, because
he put a command with his blood.
Yeah, with his blood. Remember, that's his
he did the same thing she did. Yeah, so it was his command.
Yeah,
I think it's different twigs for different people as well. One twig was made for all of the kids. Another one was made to get the cop. Another one was made to get
for the parents.
Dude. Yeah, another one was for the parents.
So he remembered. Pick up the one. Now he picked the right one.
Yeah. Yo, and I know I always be complaining about shit, but I feel like it's always some tropes that they have in these movies where it's like, how do y'all have the same trope in every movie? Like when Wong's husband came to the door and was like, of course she can have some water. It's like, my nigga, you literally said, sounds like someone's at the door.
Bro,
like if my wife said, if my wife says, hey, sounds like someone's at the door. Cool. And I say, okay, they don't need to come in. And you go, of course they should come in.
No.
Bitch, you didn't answer the door.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think that was meant to frustrate everyone though.
No,
probably, but I'm like, it's in a lot of these horror movies where it's like, hey, I don't feel good about this person, and then the person's judgment isn't respected, and then it's like, oh no, this is the only way the story can develop if if other person doesn't believe what's going on and they just let them in. It's like, all right, come on now.
Well, my thing is in that scene when that happened, I was pissed off. At the same time, I'm like, yeah, his partner deserved what was coming. So as soon as she snipped his hair, I'm like, yeah, he about to get bodied. He deserves everyone because she's like, hey, like even when they open the door and she's like, oh, I need some water, I need this. He's like, nah, we're busy, we got some stuff. Nah, she can come in. No, she can't because he remembers her and she looks crazy.
And this is the shit that is in a lot of. It's like, bro, like
they could have figured out a different way to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, yo, it could have been. Now, how? But that's the thing. I guess with witchcraft, because we see it in Sinners, you have to be invited in. I think that's part of it too. Now that I think about it, because you would think it would be weird too. Let's say if she was out in their backyard with a hose in her own bowl, it'd be like, oh, that's weird, that's creepy, that's scary. But it's like she has to be invited in.
But the thing is, she needed a piece of his partner's, a piece of him. Like she already had something of Marcus. She needed something of the other one because what she was trying to do was get control of Marcus to go after that woman. Because when Gladys asked, "Hey, who's the one that put the complaint on me?" He's like, "I don't know." So that was I can't tell you. So that was her way of getting in there to be able to get that information.
But I'm saying, remember, because she got his ribbon, but it was only when she was welcomed into his office. So being welcomed in is like, that's what you see in a lot of these movies where it's the witchcraft, like Sinners. Y'all not gonna let me in, or her. I need water, and she's only able to come in once the other dude says, "Of course she can come in." And then she
could have barged in to his point.
Barged in, but
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Can I have some water? It's like she's asking permission for all of these things to go through. Like she didn't say, like, think about it. Yeah. She didn't go around town looking for younger people to grab things from. Like, oh, I see a little girl in the store. She dropped this little toy. I'll take that. It was like, hey, Alex, can you? She said, why don't you bring me stuff from kids in your class? Or I thought your mother and father would do it. She had to be welcomed in every scenario that there was. It was like she needed permission first, or she needed someone. She needed to use Alex, but she always asked, can you grab this can you bring me something from all the students in your class? Or, oh, our aunt's staying with us. Can I stay with you for this and this? It's like she has to ask permission and just be very truthful about it. Like I saw something, I'm not going on topic here, but like some voodoo dude, like in his rap battle, like they can't lie. Like they have to ask permission, but they have to be truthful about what it is they want, but not the intention behind it. So I think that's now that I'm thinking about on the movie, it's like that's what I've seen her doing.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna lie, that last scene where the kids were going after her, I was laughing in the theater when they all took off after her because I don't know what scene like popped in my head. It was what was it? Friday After Next, when they were chasing after homeboy, top flight security of the world, Craig.
Oh yeah, the Santa Claus
nigga. Yeah, that's the thing that popped in my head when they were chasing after her because homegirl, the little girl in the pink, jumped through that window and caught her before everybody else jumped on her.
Which is they had them kids going.
Oh, say they did that. Like honestly, overall, I really enjoyed that movie, and the director and writer who did it, big step up from Barbarian. Barbarian was good, but people like really it wasn't on the top of people's list. But he doubled down and like did his thing, especially with the camera angles. I like the fact of when, if you remember D and I, where homegirl was in the liquor store and then you saw it looked like somebody was chasing her.
Yeah, I love that part.
That camera angle fire.
In this movie?
Yeah. Remember when the cop's wife had figured out when he came home, they explained it in her part? When she was going through the grocery, I love how they did that scene too, T.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
And because my thing is like when we were talking earlier, I was talking to Otis about it. He stated that he thought it was like one of the parents, but that would be too much of a cop out because yes, we know the parents are pissed off at her, but you throw in infidelity in there, Like that kind of threw the whole thing on, because at first we didn't know that she had relations with the cop. We didn't know that,
Right.
because we all thought that pretty much they went back and she was just taking care of him because he drank too much and he
Oh
just
wait,
got
but
up and left.
I thought when he woke up
No,
hungover,
we did.
I was like, she definitely fucked. They definitely fucked.
They did.
Yeah,
No, but the
they
thing
did
is,
say before that like he was with the girl, but she didn't have any reason, nor did we have any reason to think that it was like him cheating, because when they were talking in the bar, he was like, "We're taking a break." So she was looked at it as, "Oh, okay, this is." So you didn't really know that.
You knew though, because it was like that awkward
But it could
car
have been the
ride.
teacher. That's the point, to T's point. It could have been, she was so, when she went into the store, and you just see, without any context, you just see her, this woman chasing behind her. You think at that point in the film, all you can think is like, oh, like this could be, I don't know who this is. It could be a student, it could be somebody, or it could be a teacher or a parent, or it could be somebody else that we haven't met yet at this point. And then once she hit her, she added that dialogue to kind of let us know, oh, okay, this was the cop's wife.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. But I
he's
was saying,
saying
yeah,
just before all of that.
but I thought it was because in the cop story, from his perspective, it showed them having sex. But I thought when she dropped him off, I was like, okay, they for sure had sex, because he was like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
hungover, and you asking all these questions, and you can just see like, okay, like the niggas sitting there like regretting shit, like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm hungover, I'm with this girl nobody in town likes, and I do like how like she wasn't this
I didn't know whether it
perfect
was the
teacher.
alcohol angle though, because I kind of picked up on that he had an issue when they were at the bar.
He had an issue with her
So
drinking, it seemed like, though.
it did, but he also kind of
He's
like
also
was
an
so
AA.
pushy. Yeah, like it was kind of like the way that he kept pushing it off at the bar. I was able to kind of slightly pick up on, okay, he must have like, he also, it was weird though, because I was like, either he has a problem, but at the same time, I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, he is a cop. So it just would be responsible for a cop to be like, no, you drinking and driving, etc. But he just kept resisting it a lot at the bar, and then to find out that like, okay, he had an alcohol problem and was kind of coming back from it, and he wasn't supposed to be drinking. Then he ended up having a hangover because he drunk with this girl.
But when the wife was mentioned, I was like, okay, that's something about to go down. And he was like,
Yeah,
no, it's like this. But I do like how it wasn't like the perfect teacher and she's like beloved by the town. It's like, oh, this bitch got a
yeah.
DUI. Oh, she
Mm-hmm.
a freak hoe. Like you see her like going out drinking and she's like uh doing all this, and then you know how usually they like, oh, people don't listen or whatever. Going to the kid house being weird as hell, it's like, okay, she's somebody that you can understand why the parents would be on edge. She's doing too much. And when Josh Brolin's character was like, I did a background check on her, DUIs, kicked out of a school because she having relationships with coworkers and all of that, like that's not enough to put 17 kids disappearing, but it's enough to really, put her under the microscope. Like, what type of
Yeah,
shit you got going on?
yeah. That's why I liked it, because I just think that like all of the parts that they read, the only part that I really didn't care for, but I did think that the actor did a pretty good job, was the like crackhead dude.
oh yeah,
I didn't really like nothing. Like I get how it furthered the story along because it got the cop to the house, but it just before we got to that point, it just felt like out of place. But they even at that, they did a good job of piecing that part together. And then again, I did like he really did act like a crackhead in a way, and
see,
it was
but
like.
go ahead now.
Mhm.
My apologies.
Oh no, that's all I was gonna say, is that it just his acting made it to where even if in the beginning of not liking that scene, it was easy for me to just be like, all right, I can appreciate it even though I don't really see the value at this point. And then at the end to be able to give the value, that's what made me kind of forgiving of that part, even though that part wasn't as memorable for me.
See, my whole thing is, if the movie would have been done at an hour and 2 minutes in, because that was at the point that we saw the crackhead go into the pawn shop, and he
Yeah.
sees, after he was at the house, he sees all the children for the $50,000 reward.
Mm-hmm.
And if that cop did not see him, That whole they would have had the SWAT team. They would have had everybody there because the witch can only do so much. She can only get one something from one person at a time. Just have everybody roll up, and the whole thing would have been done. And in, at an hour and 2 minutes, if the cop didn't see. But the thing is, the cracker was on his way to the police station, huh?
Would the other cops believe a crackhead?
They got to, because they've been on this case for a while. So if they seen something like
it's 17 kids.
It's 17 kids.
That even makes more sense for them not to be like, my nigga.
But the thing is, they will send more than one cop to the house. That's what I'm saying.
We've been trying to figure this shit out for a month at this present point in time. And if we couldn't find this shit, you think we're putting our hopes and dreams on the fucking crackhead's word?
Yeah. Because if he says I was in the house, then be like, what is that? Like for the $50,000 reward, he said he wanted his cash. So he's like,
the cops are gonna be like, nigga, we just hear you admitted to us that you committed fucking breaking and entering.
So yeah, but think about it.
But they still in real life, I can still see them looking at that.
If a nigga said I just was in that house, like you're breaking and entering, my nigga, I came to y'all looking for a reward because I seen kids in a fucking basement. Yes, I'm breaking and entering, but I seen 17 niggas in a house. Just give me 20K at this point. But I seen them 17 niggas down there.
It's 17 kids missing.
We're having his cop car at the house all night and ain't nobody stopped by and check on that nigga.
Yeah, dude, even him getting dragged into the house, it's like nobody heard that.
We are saying this as if, and this is no offense, if it don't apply, let it fly. Most cops are so incompetent, nigga. We don't have shit taken care of. We don't have crimes being taken care of.
Well, my thing is,
so again, if we put it in the realistic aspect, how are we supposed to believe the cops is just going to immediately be like, all right, yeah, we have been working at this for a month. Yeah, this is our first lead. Or what makes more sense that niggas who vehemently are so succumb to their power that they'll be like, all right, nigga,
because that's two.
Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because that's Alex's house. The girl said she went to the house and she called.
Yeah.
Was she? Oh shit! I thought she was talking to the cops. She was talking to Wall.
She never told the police.
But the thing is,
but still, it's at his house. It's still at his house, which the police have been weary about.
And if the cops say they go, okay. But they already went through there. So my thing is, if they didn't,
but they went through there before they went through there, and she was able to get the kids to go to the woods. Now, if you get the cops to show up unexpectedly to that, then it literally, she will not have enough time for those children to go to the woods because they will hear something in the back of the yard of footsteps running full speed to them woods. My thing is, at the end of the day, they would have took a shot on them because they've been investigating for what, a month, 2 months at this point. All you need is, because one cop is not enough, because she had enough firepower to be able to get a piece of him to be able to control him. If 2 cop cars get there, you give me 4 policemen, someone should be able to see something and make something happen and call for backup.
Them police officers.
Do you think that made me think about? That made me think about though. This one other element too is like, you know that the chief was his wife's father. Mm-hmm. And do you think when the dude told him that he found those lost kids and he had that moment where he was like, you're not going to try to take in this award, like the reward away from me. And then the cop kind of paused. At first glance, when I saw that, I was thinking like, okay, he just was like, dude, this dude is crazy. And it was just a moment to recognize this guy being crazy. But now that I think about it, it's like, do you think he went to that house alone because he was already in the heat with the chief because of everything that happened with his wife? And he kept kind of looking back at that office. And then he was like,
he'd be back in the good graces of the chief.
Graces, right. Because honestly, I can't really see why they did it. Because here's the thing, they did a good job, at least during the scene with the crackhead and during his part. They did a good job of like showing him do police like routine duties. So I feel like based off what we have been given from that character in regard to like following procedure, etc., he would have known better than just going to that house alone. Now, I don't know though, because then you got the element of he trying to keep everything with the crackhead on the low.
Yeah.
So did that play that? Yeah, I think it was like several things that maybe kind of played a part in him doing that on his own. And I'm not saying that that's realistic, but they at least did a good job of explaining how the character in that point in time could get to that point.
Let the record be known. This nigga T said, "Oh yeah, we'll do a quick review over weapons." And
It
26
was like 20 minutes later.
Just want to let the record be known.
Okay, let the record be known. It was good thoughts. Good thoughts. Now we can move on.
All right, so now we want to do Gamescom.
Yep.
We got a couple games that we picked out.
Nah. We starting off with this Fallout Season 2 trailer, baby.
Wait, so now timeout. T, update me. Fallout, this is from 76 or is this from...
No, this is from Amazon
Not
Prime.
76, but like the the show. I'm thinking this is the game. Okay.
No.
I'm like, so you telling me Fallout get a new game?
No, thank God, no.
It's been going bad as of late, but I don't know.
76 has gotten better though, but when it started out, it was terrible.
Yeah, that's how I've heard it.
I'm looking for someone.
Common story around here. Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McClane?
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over, but the cry.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
And no,
like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
But
and what I do is I know everything. I know there's a war coming. The bombs will only be the beginning. My concern is that you will do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
Let's get lucky, shall we?
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
A week before my birthday. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
I'm gonna say this now. The fact that they're going to Vegas to actually carry on, they're adding elements from Fallout New Vegas, which is the best Fallout. In my opinion, it's the best Fallout. It's better than 3. It's better than 4. It's better than 76. Bruh. New Vegas had the best story. It had the best gameplay.
Yeah.
Everything about it. And we're stepping into Vegas. And we get to learn about what happened. And it seems like from what they're showing, everything started from New Vegas. This about to be bananas. And I know, like, that Jonathan Majors lookalike. He had some acting chops, and he did amazing in season 1. I can't wait to see what he does with season 2, since they actually, I think they promoted him because he did so well, like with the army team that he was on for the end of season 1.
So, who looked like Jonathan Majors?
The
black dude
the one
from the
black dude.
show.
He looks like a young version of Jonathan Majors.
Oh.
I'm intrigued. How far you think they're gonna go?
I see about 5 seasons. I see about 5. Because it comes down to what do you do after Homegirl finds her father. That's literally what she's been trying to do since season 1.
Yeah.
So we're on season 2 now. The way they ended season 1, it ended the same way how every Fallout does, with like your choices. And we see that she went with the choice of not staying and trying to I gotta rewatch it. It was either stay with Homeboy or go and look for her father and I guess kill somebody. So she ended up choosing to go continue to try and find her father, and why he did what he did, because I think her father ended up being a bad guy. So I look forward to seeing how this goes.
Yeah, how it kind of plays out. It's gonna be like one of those. It's almost got like that HBO feel. Like how what I mean by that is like when you like the really good series on HBO, they usually drag out a little bit. Like it'll be like, all right, you get piece by piece each season, and you may not be fully enthralled in it by the end of season 1, but you get a couple, like you get the end of season 2, maybe the beginning of season 3, and then that's where it kind of like picks up and the narrative and story that they go on and hooks a lot of people if they've stayed that long to watch it. It's kind of like I was trying to explain this was the case with Severance with people.
Yep.
As I was like, you like season 1 not going to hook you. I just happened to get hooked by it, but that doesn't mean it's going to hook you. But as more seasons come out, you'll start seeing it. And that's why I think I just feel that way about this too.
All right. Anything from you two?
This Fallout first season was cool. I'm excited about this new season.
What about you?
I never watched the first season. I know y'all told me to watch it, but I never played the games, and I was like, okay.
You don't need to play the games.
You don't need to.
You don't.
Need.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
I haven't played the games.
But so you said Niall, the first season is not as good. Or you just talking about Severance?
He's talking about Severance.
Yeah, that was more like with Severance, but I do see some of the similar themes here, where it's like you got to have a little bit of patience as the story progresses along. But I would at least
the comedy
say that somebody should watch season 2.
You said what, T?
The comedy is gonna pull you in from season 1, because it can get like, I'm not gonna lie, it's certain parts where it could be dry, but then when the jokes hit, you're looking for the next one.
Okay.
Especially the fact that I'll give you a little snippet. It doesn't really hurt the story too much to like give away everything that's going on, but when they're in these vaults, let's say they've been in these vaults for years, so they've been procreating, and it gets to the point where it becomes some Alabama nonsense. And they get married, and you see them go to their rooms, and some people you get to see what happens, some others you don't, but you know what's going on. But with the jokes around that, it's hilarious, especially when they go to the other vaults, because they actually give you a glimpse of, it's not just this one vault that you're dealing with, it's other ones around the U.S. after this apocalyptic event happened.
Okay.
Apocalyptic Fallout.
Ha! See what you did there. Well, next game we have is Black Myth Zong Kui, which is not about Wukong anymore.
It's a new guy.
It's another one that's in the story.
Is Wukong Chinese myth or is it Japanese myth?
Chinese.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Based on the Sun King, based off Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I wonder if they're gonna go into like Nihao and all of that, because that's like the same kind of thing.
Falling flat, losing again. Drop that coswallop. Master will take us back, as long as we keep that mountain in our heart. Hey.
No scolding, no flogging, life spared. Why risk going back? Let's wait. We've got food on our table and...
That's a tiger.
Somebody is mounted on it.
What you mean by that?
So is that a giant? Because like,
that's Zhang Kui.
Is he a giant? Because those other people look like giants, and he looked about as tall as them if the tiger was that big.
Wukong beat the tiger ass?
No. So, how do I say it? You gotta, you have to watch or read the story or see some synopsis on it, and it explains the story of Wukong, and then you can see what the story is on Zhang Kui. It pretty much, Wukong is this all-powerful being. They tried to nerf him, but he couldn't be nerfed. This man took over every bit of the mythological world in China, like beating all these gods and everything. And they tried to nerf him, but he couldn't be nerfed.
Yeah, I want to play it. I haven't played Wukong, so
play Wukong first and be frustrated. Here's the thing: get Wukong, and it will take you about 2 years to beat it because you're gonna get frustrated unless you're some all-powerful video game god. And it will give you enough time where Zhang Kui is on sale for like $20, and then you can play it then.
Dang.
Nigga said wait 2 years to play this joint.
No. I said start with the first one. And it's gonna take you.
It's
about
gonna
2
take you
years.
2 years.
You're gonna be frustrated. Rob, how long did it take you to beat that daggone tiger?
I still ain't beat the game.
It was like neither did I. I'm stuck on that
He said,
dragon.
"No, I'm done."
I'm stuck on that dragon.
He said,
in
"You
chapter
need proof?"
3. That dragon in chapter 3 is annoying. So another joint they dropped was Halloween. I don't for those who's watching,
Like Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, Mike Myers Halloween. So they came out with so I don't know if any of y'all heard of the game Friday the 13th, where it was like 7v1 Jason versus the counselors. And,
that's where I thought this was going.
Yep. So the same people that made that made this, and they're making another Friday the 13th game. Because they I guess with the lawsuit and everything got settled out, so now they can continue working on these games. So Illphonic is dropping Halloween soon, and they're supposed to be working on a new Friday the 13th game.
I'm rolling. I want to play that Friday the 13th game.
It's dead.
It's like basically
it's
that's what I figured.
It's dead. If you play it on PC, it's more of a community on there. But console,
yeah, that makes
dead.
sense.
It's dead. It's very buggy. If you get into a room,
You think people will come back for Halloween if this is good enough?
No, this
or
has
if they
single
update
player.
the stuff.
This has single player and multiplayer access in this game. While Friday the 13th only had multiplayer, so this you have a single player story that you're playing, and then you got the multiplayer side.
Oh, I like this. Is it first person?
No, third person.
A quiet town. Just like hundreds of other small towns all across America. A town just like yours. But it was here, on October 31st, 1963. No motive, no warning, no provocation, just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope, that he could be reached. But what I met was not a child. No emotion. Perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was only the beginning. It wasn't just a killing spree, it was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down. He was going to reach it.
No, that's dope.
No.
You can't stop him. You can't reason with him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
Yeah, bro, if they polish everything with it and it like it works.
See, single player and multiplayer. I'm telling you this now.
Yo, they should do single player. They should give you an option to go to first person.
I'm gonna tell you now.
That would be sick.
If we play that,
yeah, we playing it.
Don't let me be Michael. Don't let me be Michael, because I already know who I'm going after first.
I think we all do.
I'm glad y'all know this.
Whole game, he gonna have to be running for his life.
Pretty much.
Nothing new. That nigga gonna lose.
You sure about that?
After me.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You have not played Dead by Daylight, have you?
I have.
You have not played it with me, have you?
I have. I'm pretty sure I have.
And you got caught, and I lived. I know how to loop.
We all played it, if I'm not mistaken.
I know how to loop.
Rose and Howard.
But I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not getting caught.
Okay.
And if I am Michael, you're gonna have problems.
I'm glad y'all hype because I do really want to play this game.
You know how funny this works? This nigga said the same thing about this shit in Madden. You ain't gonna beat me. And then what happened recently, folks? BTA.
Rob.
Is all I'm gonna say.
Rob.
BTA.
Was I able to play with classic? Was I able to play with classic pass controls?
This nigga making excuses. We don't want to hear.
But I'm not making no excuses.
What's up with the next game?
Okay. All right. This week is gonna be BTA for you. We're gonna play Madden and we're gonna stream it.
We shall see.
Uh-huh.
Now he wanna stream it.
Oh yeah. Best out of 3.
Oh yeah.
Best out of 3, and I'm taking the first 2, so we gonna call it a quick night. What's that supposed to be?
That's what I'm gonna be doing when I fucking win.
What? Never mind. On to the next one. Kiss the wrist.
Kiss the wrist.
Oh, so you're playing with the Cleveland Browns?
Absolutely.
And we're playing randoms. No, we're playing randoms. You're not picking the Bills unless you get them.
Okay, we do 3 randoms then, nigga. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
I got you.
I'm ready.
You gonna be mad. So on to
What's the next game?
Resident Evil Requiem. So apparently people are not feeling the new main character in this one. They dropped the demo.
Why?
And they said she's like too scary. Like she's like very like
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
you can kind of see it in this
yeah.
gameplay. I get
But
that.
I don't care.
That's fine. Yeah.
She's too scary as
It's a horror game.
Like she's scared of everything. That's what they mean.
Like, you know, like, yeah, like her character, because like they do have elements where like the character themselves reacts to things in Resident Evil. That's not like unheard of territory. So like if they see something and it really freaked them out, they might like breathe heavy or something. They may do some type of, that was absolutely wild, me actually trying to attempt it, but they might breathe heavy or they may stumble or something like that. They saying that the main character here, she's too scary, saying that like she's fumbling all over the place, she's getting like scared too easily, for what they allowed a character to be.
Well, the thing is, it's
like
just
to,
like
to live.
But it's like a horror movie. Every white woman trips over nothing.
Man, it's an honest reaction, dude. You got a 20-foot monster coming out of a doorway.
But wait.
And you ain't expect to see this.
But what black person has tripped in a horror movie? Think about it. If
Niggas
we trip,
don't make it that far.
They really don't.
But
we'd have been dead before we get the trip.
But the thing is, though, when white people are running from whatever is like chasing them,
yeah, it's the trope of them tripping over the rock and all of that.
No, they trip over nothing. Not a rock, nothing.
True.
Oh my gosh, no! Like, come on, man. But let's get back to it.
Anne, come on. You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
It's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
Shh. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time. Stay close.
Mom, wait.
Grace, keep moving.
Who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
Oh!
She got a weapon.
She could have shot that nigga mad times.
Yeah.
Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days.
One of these days.
Grace.
Nigga, we have to go now.
Please know that you are my hope.
What?
Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
Mama got body. Mama got
There was
body.
actual gameplay as well. I don't know if that video is on there.
Yeah, that's like a 15-20 minute video.
Oh, well, and here's the other thing. I don't know whether we get flagged or not. We shouldn't.
What?
But it might be better to be safe. Like if we reshared the gameplay stuff, would they get mad at us on
I don't know.
the YT?
We're not like like get monetized for this.
They still will take this stuff down.
Well, if it's on YouTube, I don't think so. Like that one joint that we did that was on Twitter. So that was a different ball game on that one.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit looks stupid as
I
hell.
do love
Oh,
that.
here we go. Here we go. Hold on now. Why does it look stupid?
Like I think it was Rob. She could have shot that nigga once the plastic bag was over his head.
But the thing is, they were showing clips of the gameplay, so we don't know if that actually like what stopped her from not shooting, because they were showing a glimpse of it.
So the main character is gonna be the daughter, right?
Yep.
So the mom ends up dead.
Apparently, when you heard that you heard the sound, so it sounded like it. I don't know.
I feel like
I gotta play the
said, this
demo,
one of them
so.
games where it's gonna piss you off because you're gonna be like, all right, like
7 and 8 pissed me off.
But wait a minute, is this more like this? You said Resident Evil is like a not coming of age, but does she like get more confident as the game goes on or not?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought this was like how the games go.
I think this is just her backstory. I think when the game actually takes place, I think it's her a little bit older, if I'm not mistaken.
But the thing is, the dope thing about it is they go back to Raccoon City for the police department for the first one. So that's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to that.
I saw the gameplay and
it's tough.
It's gonna be a great Resident Evil game. The backstory, all of that, I don't care about. Just give me the actual gameplay being solid and very terrifying, which it seems as if that is the case.
Hi. Yellow. Yeah, I know. You see everybody? All right, on to the next one.
Junior.
T3, actually, sir. I'm T Junior.
T3.
T3, I like it.
T the third.
Onward. I am only playing this game because it's on Game Pass. I'm making that known to everybody that's listening and watching.
Turn this shit off. We are not watching Call of Duty.
We really don't need it. We really don't need to. I agree with him on this one.
We don't. Fuck
what is different?
They brought back jetpacks. Oh my gosh.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, bro.
You can bounce off the wall. This feels different.
No, Black Ops 4 all over again. 2035.
But yeah, bro. Battlefield, we got coming out. This whole trailer, we could just talk about how it is way better for you to put your money toward Battlefield than another one.
No. It's best for me not to put my money to any game because I have Game Pass. I can play this for free. So I'm gonna try it out.
Well,
and if I don't like it, I'm just gonna delete it. It was free. I might play the story just to stream it. But other than that, that's it. Because I was never really a fan of. Bro,
yeah, I don't know what's going on.
This isn't real.
What the fuck is this? What is Call of Duty turning into, bro?
I don't know.
This is supposed to be a military shooter.
We get to go to Angola. No.
Oh, they got
Tokyo.
super grenade guns.
You can bounce off the wall.
Alaska? Oh, we out here.
You a super soldier.
Yes, sir. Avalon.
But it's some Prince of Persia shit.
Pull it together, man.
So eager to leave, Daddy. Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more
Freemason?
This ends
I
now.
don't know.
Is that a kaiju?
No.
Did they just put a kaiju in Call of Duty? They put a Titan. They put a Titan from Attack on Titan.
Knew before you even played this shit, it was gonna superbly piss me off.
Yeah.
And surprisingly,
it did
pissed
that.
me off even more than I was expecting.
They had a Titan, Rob.
No, that shit looks. Yo, let me stop complaining, but that shit look absolutely stupid.
That's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous.
Well, I think it's because what we know is Call of Duty. That shit don't look like Call of Duty.
It's a fire. That's fire in the past.
That looked like one of them free games that would have came with the PS3.
You got that right.
Yeah.
All
That shit
right.
looks
Silent
terrible.
Hill F story trailer.
My joint is going slow.
This is gonna be crazy.
This game,
Because it's Silent Hill.
like I'm locked in. I am locked in.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest though, we know the story behind Silent Hill gonna be
Crazy. Because this is actually in Japan. This is not your typical Silent Hill.
Oh wow, okay. I did not know that part.
You saved
whoa.
my life and laid claim to my soul.
See, you hear the voice.
In turn,
I saw the kimono.
I shall save your souls by claiming the life of your old self.
What's that? What is this place?
Oh, this is nutty.
This way.
I am not following you.
We better get going.
But you can actually fight back. So in most of the Silent Hill games, you can never really fight back at all.
It's more like a puzzle.
Yep. And they have puzzles in this too. It's just the fact that like you can actually fight back a little bit.
Today's a bit too extraordinary.
So this is where you are. I wondered where you had gone. You need to start getting ready.
Yeah.
It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them. With your own hands.
What's going on? No.
Whoa.
It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed.
Pick up the phone.
Tell me, who are you? Please. Just die.
Nah, son, I'm swinging.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes.
Blue.
No. It had to be done. As soon as I could.
Yeah. This game been brewing for a while now.
That's a cop.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And this is
Little
another cop.
Nightmares
If you're a
3.
big, yeah, Rob, you didn't play the first two, have you?
I have.
You have. You beat both of them?
That's the joint with the second one is a co-op joint, ain't it?
No, the second one wasn't co-op. It was still single player, but it was never co-op. You just had another character with you.
I thought it was
Peggy 16.
No, this one's co-op. Nope.
Hi everyone, I'm Coralie Finiello, global producer on Little Nightmares 3, and today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which you follow the journey of Flo and Alone. They are two best friends ever since they found each other in this lonely nightmare.
I would love to play co-op with somebody, but I gotta find the right person to play with.
Oh, so you just saying fuck me then, huh?
Because I want to get this on PC.
This time, they are trapped in the carnival, a place that might seem joyful and welcoming at first, but of course, appearances can be deceiving.
Bro, like this joint looks
Behind
so
the colorful lights
clean.
and twisted
And once I put
attractions
this on
hides
Ultra,
an uncanny resident, a mysterious, menacing presence whose shadow looms over the entire place.
Little Nightmares 1 was on a boat called the Maw. The second one's in some
you
random
might even
city.
catch a glimpse, but never quite
And
enough
this
to
is-
feel safe.
Oh my goodness. It gives me nothing but Tim Burton feel because it feels like.
Are you playing as a mouse?
No, it's not a mouse. It's a little person.
Encounter other unpleasant figures. The
What
puppet
type
cunning
of
and
Stuart
aggressive
Little shit
love
we
putting on a
watching?
show in the corridor, especially
I
for
promise
the
you,
house, who seem oddly
that shit gets
captivated
scary
by them
real fucking quick.
and by Candy. As you'll see,
So you're
our
a
two
little
characters find a clever way to use that obsession, drawing one of them away to get a safe passage.
It's like Little Planet D, but it's Little Nightmares.
No, it's
Is
like
y'all video? They still dragging this cart with these little balls on it?
Little Nightmares 3
Where's
is
my
full
shit
of
like?
eerie challenges.
Yours is a little
Sometimes
bit
you'll have
behind.
to run for your life.
Bruh, get yoked up.
But other times, it's better to be smart and stealthy to survive. Like here, where patience and silence are your best allies. As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with a friend and face your childhood fears together. Prefer to play solo? Don't worry, the other character will be controlled by a helpful AI companion.
Oh, I can play by myself. Oh, that's so nice.
Looks like the puzzle has been solved, but don't worry, no spoilers here. You'll get to experience it all for yourself when Little Nightmares 3 launches October 10th, 2025.
Oh, October
And if you want
10th?
to
That's
dive
what we let
into
us
the
see.
nightmare right now, pre-order a digital copy of the game on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC to get early access to the first title of the franchise, Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, on the same platform.
Is it crossplay?
No, it's not crossplay.
That's why he said he's trying to play it on PC, so you'd have to play with him on PC.
See, I got a question. We're gonna start a poll when we get ready to play this game. How long do y'all think, if me and Rob do play this together, how many hours do you think it's gonna take us to beat this game?
Not that much. Whatever the
How
standards
long, how long
allows.
is the game?
I would say usually it's about 12, 15 hours, maybe 20 if you're trying to find everything. But you know how me and Rob are. How long do you think it will take for us to beat this game?
No, I still put y'all within 12 to 15. even at
18.
that.
If y'all doing everything, 18.
So you really think me and
Yeah,
Rob
I'm with
will
him
be
on
the
that.
same-
If y'all doing everything, 18.
So you know how me and him bicker, and he doesn't
Yeah,
like
even
to
with that.
listen. You think if
Y'all play
we-
games.
I listen a lot.
30 hours.
Very much.
30 hours.
Just 12 just on bickering.
He's gonna be like, Rob, go to the right. Actually, we need to go to the left. Yeah, them
12
niggas
just,
is
12
not-
just for bickering is crazy.
Bro,
12 hours just for
I'm about to
bickering.
end. I'm gonna end the stream about like three hours in. Like, bro, you are not listening. Pick like that one area where you saw them take off running and the Dows grab the other character. I feel like in that moment I'm be like, Rob, we need to be quiet. Nah, we can just outrun them. Rob, Rob, just be stealthy, please. Just be stealthy. Nah, I can outrun them, Rob.
You saying all this, nigga? You would listen to me.
Here's the thing.
see, yeah,
I'm a
30
veteran
hours.
at this. I've beaten Little Nightmares 1 and 2.
I beat them
PlayStation.
too.
No.
Yeah, 30 hours. Maybe
Hold
35.
on. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 on PS4. I beaten them both. I beaten Little Nightmares 1 about 5 times on PS4. I beaten it on the Switch about 3 times. I beat it on PC about 5 times. I beat Little Nightmares 2.
Bruh,
I'm a veteran at this. You don't understand.
Damn.
I'm platinum this game.
I beat them 2 games too. Not as much as you.
Rob, you didn't beat Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I don't believe you.
I beat both of them. Yes, I did.
I don't believe you.
Okay, you cannot believe.
So
me.
what happened at the end of Little Nightmares 2?
I can't remember. It's been so long, nigga.
Oh my goodness, it's been so long. No, it's revealed that you see the same character from Little Nightmares 1. And she betrayed.
When did Little Nightmares 2 come out?
Little Nightmares 2 came out about like 3-4 years ago.
No, this is definitely gonna be a 30-hour game.
35 maybe. We might be at 40.
35. It'll take these niggas a whole year to finish that shit.
Shit came out 4 years ago. You just think I'm supposed to have a fucking ending just fucking loaded in my brain at all 24/7? Yeah, nigga, check it.
Yeah, 4 years
what is
ago.
that initial release date? 4 years ago, nigga.
4 years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did on my birthday 4 years ago. You want me to remember the
because
fucking
you was a
ending of the
drunken
game 4
idiot.
years ago?
Because you was a drunken idiot. That's
4
why you
years
don't
ago?
remember. Yeah, 4 years ago.
Probably not.
No, probably yes. So moving on, My Hero Academia All Justice. We're only playing this trailer because we do talk about anime here, and My Hero Academia is coming to a close with their next season for the anime. So
I'm sorry we got to do this, y'all.
Well, my thing is, every My Hero Academia game, I played every last one of them, and it's more of I just play the story and then call it quits once I get the game on sale. So I beat I forgot the other two, but they only go to a certain point. So I'm wondering, will this one go closer to the end?
But still, I also can't pretend I didn't see you crying in there!
With the greatest roster of heroes and villains to ever clash, are you ready for one last smash?
To protect everyone!
What do you mean by that?
That's what she said.
Okay, let's go. Let's go all out! Enter the fray in teams of 3. Victory is achieved when you eliminate all 3
Oh, okay,
members
so he
of
has the black whip in this one. He didn't have it in the other
Freely
one.
switch between characters.
So I'm trying to think how far into the story are they going to go with this one, or you think they're going to do the whole thing?
Time your switch commands correctly during attack combos
before the
to
anime
seamlessly
ends.
swap characters and continue the assault. Switching characters while
This
guarding
be,
can be
Dobby
a
right
highly
there.
effective tactic
That's
to
his
turn
info.
defense
It looked like
into
it could be
offense.
something, but they didn't
With normal
have the
controls,
budget.
Even beginners can
What do you mean
pull
it could be
off
something, but they didn't have the
impressive
budget?
combos with simplified
Like it feel
controls.
like it's supposed to be more
Destroy everything. That's
something
all.
missing.
Master the
I
force
just
Well,
got
no,
a
I
feeling
get
of
that.
something
But
missing.
my thing is, I'm trying to figure out how far
Counterattack.
into this are we going, because I want to
and
know.
unblockable attack.
Will
To
this?
dominate
It looked like the
battlefield.
end.
Because Naruto Ninja
Combat
Storm
is a battle of
only
points,
went up to a certain
quirks,
point in
and
each one.
timing.
But
Outsmart your
each
opponent
Ninja Storm
and target
game always
openings
started
to
from the
unleash
beginning and went up to a
devastating
certain
combos.
point where
If your opponent gets
the
upper
anime
hand,
left off
use
at.
evade action or counter.
Well, you got to think
to
about it like
escape
this: the
from
anime
danger.
season the last season of anime is coming up.
Yeah, so
You need to put as much stuff
Yeah,
related
this
to the
is-
anime
Experience
in
a
this
diverse
game.
range of quirk skills only possible in
Because
My
who's gonna
Hero
care about it
Academia.
if they do another? I
Mix
mean,
and match your
nah,
team's
I want
elite
it.
works to
I
find
want to do that. You
synergies
could
and
do
add
it,
depth
but I
to
want to do
tactics
it.
and
because I see they got Shigaraki in there,
Unleash the
and it looks like the same
devastating
Shigaraki
power
that's at the
of
end of the
Ultra
manga.
If you
Yeah.
coordinate your abilities, you can
That's why I
unleash
think
a
it's the end.
plus
And-
ultra combo with all 3 characters.
Mirko,
Forge a
he gets his
devastating
quirk back,
technique where
if I
quirks
remember.
collide, guaranteeing
You know,
massive
it's
damage.
wild. Yeah, he does get his quirk back,
Yeah,
but
so okay,
it
so
is wild because this does look like it could be good, but it just feel like it's
Fill your
missing.
gauge to activate a character enhancement.
Well,
right
Something.
these
during
games,
battle.
like they always
While
follow the
active,
same
your
format
attack
when it
power,
comes to
movement speed, and recovery speed are all enhanced for you to
like
gain
Naruto,
momentum.
like Ultimate
Plus,
Ninja Storm.
if you're
That
down
was
to your
literally the
last
formula
character,
in
you'll
their
automatically
every
start in
anime game
rising
follows
state.
it.
It's the ultimate
Yeah.
card for turning the tables when you're cornered, allowing you to snatch victory from the brink of defeat. All the power you've built up, all the justice you hold, everything is finally here. Experience the true
It looked like it
potential
got
of each
potential,
character's quirk
like-
in its final form.
You're not going anywhere.
I'll fill you full of holes! Whatever it takes! I
Whoa.
won't let anyone be hurt again!
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay, with that
My
alone,
Hero
that final move, that pretty much wouldn't you say that's like towards the end of the manga?
Yeah,
They ain't show too much.
I think it's. I think it's
but,
I think it's the full thing.
Yeah, how they were saying in the trailer.
looked
that was the
alright.
final game. Thank
Y'all
God.
ain't like the game?
I didn't like the fucking show or the game.
Oh my gosh!
This is
yo.
not
Oh, you
they-
didn't like
this
the
is not they-
show?
This is not their first game.
I didn't like the ending.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the ending was ass.
So the show not even good overall?
The show
The
is
show
cool.
was
I'm not
decent.
gonna
It's
say
cool, but it's
It's a whole
the
lot
ending.
of crying. It's like Naruto crying, but on fucking 10 million, bruh. At some point in time, that nigga stopped crying. This nigga Deku stays crying. You ain't hear the nigga in the beginning of the trailer? I was gonna leave you alone, but we're not gonna act like I didn't just see you not crying in there. Like, bro, if you don't shut this shit up, my nigga. I see
All
you
right, we show
crying
like
in
3 games that we done. We got another one.
No, that was it.
Ain't none of them shits we watch made me want to get a system.
Yeah, can we add one trailer that'll make Derek want to get a system? Is there any one trailer?
Let me see.
Bro, what is good? Bro, I've been trying to get a system since Sparking Zero.
Ninja
And niggas
Gaiden,
is like, we don't even play
maybe.
that no
Ninja
more.
Gaiden, possibly.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
I'm not playing Ninja Gaiden.
Niggas ain't even played a Lego Batman. That's crazy.
Lego Batman.
Them Lego games be fire.
What they do? I remember they used to be popping on.
You good over there?
Popping on. I thought somebody was driving off the highway that way that shit sounded.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on now.
Onimusha might be good.
Onimusha,
What was the
yeah.
next topic that we had?
Yeah, that's
we got a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, so you want me to play the Spider-Man Brand New Day Venom teaser video,
Might
or
as well do that.
you want to hit the other stuff first?
Right.
Because I know we got the first
Some
one.
teaser.
I know we got this right here. The symbiote will have some kind of role in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I think we all knew that was going to happen because that little piece of symbiote, you can't retcon that and then just like leave that sitting there and say it never happened.
Yeah, that would not be smart.
Yeah, even though they tried to do that with Venom, where they said it was still it came back with him in the timeline when the dude got it in the Mexican restaurant.
I don't think they brought it back.
You don't think they brought it back? What do you mean?
The one that was left in Tom Holland's universe.
But the thing is, when they started the Venom movie, they were at that point, and he pretty much put in a container.
But
So
that was in his own. That was in his.
So
own
he left
universe,
a piece
in
there
Venom
and a piece
universe.
in the other one.
Yeah. They got the piece that he left in his own universe. They didn't get the piece that he left in fucking Tom's universe. Yeah. It's two separate entities, technically. And that's why they were able to, I'm pretty sure, make all those other symbiotic creatures that they did before in the Venom The Last Dance. You got that Emergency Awesome video too?
Yep.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Marvel just revealed a bunch more details about Spider-Man Brand New Day. There are more new Avengers characters that were recently added to the movie. Even more confirmed villains. There was a pretty big Venom symbiote teaser that was spotted on set, and more details about why there are so many different characters in the movie. Almost too many characters, you would say. But it's all because they're borrowing a little trick that they're using from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Makes sense since a lot of the same people who work on the mainline Tom Holland Spider-Man movies in the MCU also have a hand in the animated Spider-Verse movies at Sony, because we are talking about Marvel and Sony working together here. So we'll break it all down. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. It is going to be a busy couple of years because we're heading into Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars and that big Marvel reboot. Pretty easy to assume that Spider-Man is going to survive this big Marvel reboot. Like, what's getting changed? Who's getting recast? Probably not Spider-Man. But the first big new thing here, the Venom teaser, this seems like more of a symbiote teaser for the symbiote saga that they have for Tom Holland heading up in the next several years. Recently, while they were filming some of his fight scenes for Spider-Man Brand New Day, everybody spotted a giant poster for symbiosis. Since everyone and their sister was camped out on the Spider-Man set while they were filming last month, there were a lot of theories about what it actually meant, what was the context. Is this a teaser for something in the movie? Is it something for real life? I just waited a couple days to try and see what people were saying about it, what people found out. Generally, when you spot stuff like this, theories go wild, so you wait a beat to find out what's really going on. A lot of people wondered if it was just a normal advertisement for a real-life nightclub in the area called Symbiosis where they were filming. Then one of the Spider-Man fan accounts on social media posted an interaction that they had directly talking to the Symbiosis nightclub itself, and they said that the poster had nothing to do with them, so it gave all the Venom symbiote theories way more juice. If you zoom and enhance on the poster, it says the English dictionary definition of symbiosis, the living together of two dissimilar organisms, as in mutualism, commensalism, amensalism, or parasitism. So the fact that the poster was black and white, classic Venom colors, in the Venom symbiote teaser at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home that they still haven't paid off, despite all the stuff they did with Venom during the Last Dance movie, that little piece of the symbiote is still inside the MCU. It didn't travel through the portal back to the Venom universe with Eddie Brock.
Without paying the bill, no tips, nothing.
Michael Mando was confirmed to be returning in the movie as his Scorpion character from Spider-Man Homecoming, and all the pictures that he was teasing were of Mac Gargan in a comic book accurate Scorpion suit, but also getting the Venom symbiote, the Mac Gargan version of the symbiote. He also became Venom for a brief period. I don't think that Sony or Marvel would ever give him the symbiote before they gave it to Tom Holland, though, in a live-action MCU Spider-Man movie. My assumption is that he was just teasing pictures that he thought were cool, and they just happened to also be pictures where Mac Gargan was getting the symbiote, like just a coincidence. You just have to picture Kevin Feige and Marvel Sniper showing up on his doorstep like, we have some questions for you. Pretty much everybody was just expecting to see the symbiote followed up on at some point as set up for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars in this new movie. Tom Holland has already confirmed to be in both of those movies. Everyone on the planet pretty much knew he was going to be in the next Avengers movies, so no big surprise there. You don't need to be a genius to figure that one out. They had probably just left his chair out of the chair watch video because they didn't want to announce too many things that would give away the plot of Spider-Man Brand New Day. They kind of ran into that problem with the Thunderbolts characters because the chair watch video came out before the Thunderbolts movie, so everybody's like, oh, well, all the Thunderbolts characters are clearly surviving this. Then you have the Russo brothers teasing that they'd be paying off big comic book moments and panels from the classic 1980s Secret Wars, the more modern Jonathan Hickman Secret Wars in the 2010s, including his Time Runs Out storyline, which they're using a lot of Doomsday stuff for. Most longtime Spider-Man fans, comic book readers in general, were just expecting Marvel and Sony would just wait until Secret Wars to give Tom Holland the symbiote suit so they could be more accurate to the comics. But they still have to change a number of things. Like, they've already changed the original alien costume storyline that Spider-Man got in the comics. Originally, Spider-Man's symbiote suit was just referred to as the alien costume. Later, when Todd McFarlane took over the Spider-Man comics, they added the Venom symbiote retcon details in Venom's origin story, saying that it was an actual Venom symbiote, like a living symbiote, not just a random alien costume. Way back in the 1980s, Marvel originally held a fan contest to determine the design of that alien costume. That's why you actually saw concept art of the symbiote suit with the red logo from No Way Home. That's actually a deleted scene from Spider-Man No Way Home because of all the different alternate plots they developed for that movie. I probably did 1 billion deleted scene videos because there was so much stuff in that movie, so many different ideas that they had for different plots, because for a lot of it, they didn't have Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield locked down, so they needed a couple backup plans for alternate plots, and one of those was to have Tom Hardy's Venom go to the Statue of Liberty fight and help Tom Holland's Spider-Man fight. It seems like at some point in the movie, they were teasing that he would get the symbiote, and that's why they were testing these different versions of the symbiote suit, one being the one with the red logo. It was actually a fan that submitted this red logo black suit back in the 1980s. Marvel went with the white logo eventually. But the whole idea is that during the 1980s Secret Wars, Spider-Man's regular suit is damaged during the fight, so during Secret Wars number 8, they tell the origin story of the alien costume, saying that on Battleworld, Spider-Man goes to one of Beyonder's labs, a machine produces the alien costume, which he assumes at the time was to help him replace the damaged suit. If you did not watch the 1990s Spider-Man the Animated Series, they basically did a version of this story, this Battleworld 1980s story during that. That's actually canon to the X-Men 97 universe. Like, that Spider-Man is canon to that Earth. He's the one that showed up during those cameos at the end of X-Men 97 Season 1.
There's another team of superheroes that I've worked with before. Computer, bring me one of the X-Men.
Which one?
Good question.
Eventually, the suit starts to make him feel tired. He goes to Reed Richards at the Baxter Building, more Fantastic Four Spider-Man crossover, and they discover that it is a living symbiote parasitically draining his life force, and he gets rid of it with the church bells. Then eventually Todd McFarlane comes along and they do the Venom origin story and explain what happened to the symbiote after Spider-Man got rid of it with the church bells. It went to Eddie Brock. Venom was created. They did a version of that during Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3. Tom Holland's Spider-Man live-action movies have dramatically changed all that storyline, but they can still do the Secret Wars origin for his black symbiote suit. Part of the idea is that this new Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy, starting with Spider-Man Brand New Day, is supposed to go way darker than the original Spider-Man movies, so it makes sense that they would slowly push him in the direction of the symbiote in what would happen to him after he gets the symbiote. Back into Savage Hulk during the movie, the new Avengers would be monitoring that. When it actually comes to the post-credit scene, I think we're all just expecting another big Avengers Doomsday teaser of some kind because Spider-Man Brand New Day is the final Marvel movie before Doomsday, so it'll probably be something really, really big. Variety also just reported that Tremel Tillman also just got cast in the movie as one of the villains. Streets are saying that it's not Tombstone, and he's not going to be the main villain of the movie, but he will be a villain. So there's a good chance he's playing someone from the comics. You can let me know who you think that is in the comments. He's a great actor. Most of you remember him from Severance or from the Mission Impossible movie.
And you must be out of your mind.
And because it seems like there are so many villains in the movie, reportedly the reason for that is that they're going to do a montage at the beginning of the film to show Spider-Man's evolution over the couple of years since the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home. The same thing they did at the beginning of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales' character to show his evolution since the ending of Into the Spider-Verse. Just imagine that scene, but in live action. I know there's a lot of people asking whether or not they're going to do Miles Morales during Spider-Man Brand New Day or any of the new actors that they've announced tied to Miles Morales. The way that Kevin Feige explained it, Sony told them, don't do live-action Miles Morales stuff after Spider-Man Homecoming happened. Like, don't do this, because they've already said that they plan on doing a live-action Miles Morales movie after they're done with Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now remember, that movie is not supposed to come out till 2027, so I'm assuming that that live-action Miles Morales movie wouldn't come out till later that year or 2028. That's kind of the timeline that Sony is working on right now, but it sounds like it'll be more of a Sony thing than an MCU Marvel thing. Sony will eventually want to do their own Venom movies again at some point, but I wouldn't be surprised if the symbiote stays inside the MCU for at least a little while after Secret Wars. There's always a ton of questions when it comes to who has the rights to do which characters. Did Marvel have the rights to do Miles Morales? The whole idea is that Marvel themselves, like just off in the MCU, have the rights to half-hour live-action animation Spider-Man, which is how they're able to do the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man movie in the MCU, although it's set in an alternate universe, but it is an MCU production. Sony has all the live-action rights, which is why they have to make the agreement with Marvel to do Spider-Man in the movies, but also on TV, Sony is able to do the Nicolas Cage live-action Spider-Man Noir TV show with Amazon separately. That has nothing to do with the MCU people. It was made by Lord and Miller, the same Spider-Verse people, so we'll see what connections it has to Spider-Verse related movies. We will probably get more footage from all that stuff in the next couple of months, so of course I'll do more videos as it does come out. There was a Spider-Man Noir trailer that leaked out a couple months ago. I've already done a video for that, so I'll link it below in the description. The other really big reminder is that we have Alien Earth episodes. I'm doing videos for my episode 4 video. We'll post on Tuesday. In my next Peacemaker episode, we'll post later this week too after they release it. Be sure to enable alerts for my channel so you don't miss anything. Everybody click here for my brand new Avengers Doomsday video, and click here for all my Alien Earth episodes. Thank you so much for watching.
Mercy awesome. Thank you so much for that. A lot of information.
All right. I just realized how they could do Secret Wars while also not having not Andrew Garfield. What's the other nigga? Tobey Maguire. While also not having Toby let him know that it's the Venom suit. Because I forgot that in Secret Wars, everybody's memories has been wiped basically. And they think that they've always been on Battle World. So he would, in essence, forget about the symbiote suit and him getting it, and wouldn't be able to tell Tom about that. So very interesting. Very interesting way how they're going to do this. But how y'all liking it so far?
Just don't mess it up, Marvel. Please. That's all I ask.
It's
going
to be hard to mess up this movie now.
I know. My thing is, it's like, it's they have so much that they're trying to do within the next 2 years with these movies.
It's just 2 movies.
And the Avengers movies.
It's a lot of
Actually,
story,
3.
though.
But
wait,
like
what's after Doomsday?
They have a
Secret Wars.
slate. They have a movie that they can either cash in on or leave blank. A lot of people were speculating it might be Doctor Strange 3 if they want to drop a movie in between. Maybe a World War Hulk movie. Nobody knows. But they have a movie slate that's open in summer of 2027 in between Doomsday and Secret Wars that they just haven't pulled the trigger on yet, as we know.
Yeah, no, 2020.
2025.
Oh, it's 2025. I'm thinking this shit next year summer. Okay, so yeah, after the Doomsday, it's damn. They should just sneak in another Spider-Man movie at that point.
Nah, that'd be too much. I see the Doctor Strange. I'd see Doctor Strange 3, but that's only if they're not able to encapsulate that time runs out storyline within Doomsday, which I'm pretty sure they will be able to. I think his time runs out is going to be him coming up with all these plans to take out all of these different groups throughout the universes, and then going after. If you don't know, it's been leaks that Doom is actually on a tear trying to find people who started incursions, and a lot of them came from the main 616 universe. So I'm guessing if you use your brain, you can tell Spider-Man is going to be on that list. Doctor Strange is going to be on that list. The Marvels technically will be on that list, or Monica Rambeau to be specific. Probably
But isn't Doctor
Deadpool.
Strange going to be on Doom's team though?
He will be on Doom's team, but at that same time, like at first they might have odds, because I'm pretty sure even in the Time Runs Out stories, they had odds, or Doctor Strange was at odds with Doom a couple of times, because obviously Doctor Doom is who he is, and Doctor Strange is who he is. And I'm pretty sure they tried to do it Strange's way, and it just wasn't working. So they were like, all right, Doom had to take over and be like, I gotta do this shit. I have to make the difficult decisions. But I'm still curious about this Tremel Tillman. It's not supposed to be a hero. He's supposed to be a villain. Now, Tombstone would be a good pick. Alistair Smythe, which is Spider Smasher. That could possibly be a potential. He can't be Jefferson Davis because Jefferson Davis is not a villain. People were saying Tarantula, Molecule Man, or the recasted version of Kang.
Molecule Man?
Yeah. This was just for whatever reason this fucking superherohype.com said Molecule Man.
I think he'll either be Tombstone or Prowler. But I think they should say Prowler for Miles Morales, no?
I think what's his face will still be Prowler. Childish Gambino will still be playing him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Childish Gambino's a good actor.
An amazing
He's
actor.
Not a good Prowler. I don't give a damn.
What makes you think he's not a good Prowler, sir? We never seen him like play the Prowler just yet. He only had that
nigga
one
is
moment.
5'4".
Oh my god.
Yo.
Playing the Prowler. You know who else was a good actor?
That nigga, the Prowler was a regular nigga in the comics.
What's that little nigga that died? Not to be rude, but what's that little dude that died? Gary Coleman. Would you want him as the Prowler?
Oh my lord.
You know who could be a good Prowler? Who's that? What's that nigga? Who's that dude from Diary from Why Did I Get Married? The one that made Jill Scott drive when he took the plane. That nigga's not here.
Morris Chestnut? Was that him?
No. Morris Chestnut wasn't. There's another dark-skinned bald black dude though.
The Prowler's height varied by version, but in Marvel Spider-Man video game, Aaron Davis is 6'2", while the figure in Marvel Legends series is 11 inches tall, and another source has him at 5'9". Childish Gambino is 5'9" in real life. So it works.
I don't see him as no Prowler.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just don't see him coming back to Marvel.
He said he was open to it.
Man, put John Boyega as the Prowler. Fuck.
Make John Boyega.
I really
fucking
hiring
Blue
wise, I
Marvel.
really don't know what. I don't know what Marvel's kind of
The
like
way
outline
Marvel
or
be going,
criteria
bruh.
is.
They gonna make the Prowler Whoopi Goldberg.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
No, Viola Davis is the Prowler.
Yeah.
Viola
Auntie
Davis playing
Prowler.
Viola
Oh,
Davis is the
God.
Prowler.
Don't get them niggas no ideas. They just start putting a woman in the role.
Nah, you know who they gonna get for the Prowler? It's Derek's favorite actor, Tyler Perry. They think I
Like I
had to
said,
drink to that.
don't put a woman in the role.
Yeah.
Medea is the
damn.
Prowler.
But if they do the Prowler for, I guess he could be for Peter, because they do it for Miles, it's gonna be like, damn, nigga, like we already had a video game, a movie, and now we got live act. Like, get this nigga a new villain besides Prowler.
Also, they can't. He didn't talk about it. I don't believe he did. But Sony is super against Marvel using Eddie Brock for any iteration of Venom. So which
Who else
version?
played Venom? Flash?
Technically, Flash. Yeah.
Oh, it better
Technically,
not be that fucking sand nigga they got in the MCU. He better not be playing no Venom.
Wow.
We might get flagged. My fault, y'all.
Yeah.
Video
Technically,
getting taken down.
yeah. Technically, Scorpio was Venom at a point in time as well. But god damn.
Rob, enough with it happened in the comics at a point in time. Scorpion getting the Venom suit before Spider-Man is absurd.
That's why I don't think they're gonna go that route. But somebody has to become Venom. Either that, or you're gonna
You
have
got a
to.
female Silver Surfer. They'll definitely go that route.
Yeah.
Could the Venom
These-
symbiote just kind of be loose during this movie?
But ain't it in San Francisco?
No, I would have
It's
traveled to New
all the
York.
way in San Francisco or in
It already-
Hawaii
They
or
could've
Mexico.
traveled. It could
It's all the way
have
to
more.
Hawaii. It could have traveled.
More reason for why it would make sense for the symbiote to be kind of like for us to see it in this movie bouncing around. If there is, any
Or
use
it could
of
be
in this
taken by the
movie.
government, like a piece could be left by
Yep.
in the like how we saw Chudawell Ejiofor's character get that sample. Somebody MCU would be like, yo, like it's this alien goop here, and it maybe Shield.
Shield. Yeah, I was about to say Shield still is involved with Spider-Man, right? That snap didn't do anything to
So
ruin
everybody
that, right?
still knows Spider-Man, just not Peter Parker.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it could be in a Shield. It could have been in a Shield office, and that's how he got exposed to it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
'cause it
I really
needs
don't know how to
needs a
do Venom
compatible
because,
host, though, right?
well, yeah. My thing
It
is
already was
this.
Spider-Man.
It does.
Because then this Venom knows it knows Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man because that Eddie Brock, they share a hive mind, right? So it already knows it's been attached to one Spider-Man, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a good call. I don't really know how they would use the Venom in here, but I don't think that the Venom is. I don't think Venom would be a very big part. I think they're either going to use it as a cliffhanger and we get mention of it in the movie as being like a hindrance.
Mhm.
That's more or less where I'm at in regards to what they'll do with the symbiote. Because I mean, you got the Hawk, you got Punisher, you got whatever this one guy from Severance is gonna be. You got whatever position or role Sadie Sink's character is gonna be. There's still probably more characters we haven't heard yet that's been released. We know that there's supposed to be more villains. Yeah, I think there's no reason to really like flesh out the Venom symbiote, and if anything, let it be something that builds excitement on us seeing Doomsday. Like they need to get these movies to they need these movies to be able to sell, man. Like I don't care what they do. Just get to the point where you could, whatever you got to do, go ahead and do it, Marvel. I don't care if you got to clickbait essentially Venom to get people to go see Doomsday, do it. But I don't want it to be. I don't want them to rush it and spoil it in this movie too much. More so, it's just laying the groundwork for it.
This the same Venom from Eddie Brock. Is this going? I pray to God this Venom ain't talking to Spider-Man the same way it's talking to Eddie.
It's not gonna be the
No.
same. It's not gonna be the same. It's a
I'm
completely
like, I hope
different
that's not a. I
entity.
hope that's not a change. They. You said a what?
It's a completely different entity technically. So it's the same thing that happens with Carnage and all of the
Yeah.
rest of basically the other
Okay. Okay.
symbiotes that come from Venom's symbiote
Do you
line.
think it
Each
would
one has its
possibly?
own.
Do you think it would possibly play on one of the other? We were introduced to more forms of symbiotes. Do you think that it could play on a
You think
form
it'd
of
be a
one of the
different one?
other symbiotes that we've seen?
Probably not. No,
Nah,
I think
because
they're
it's
gonna. I
gotta.
think
It's
they're gonna
gotta
keep it with the
be.
same.
Unless Marvel want to do the Toxin, but we've seen Toxin get his ass beat in the Venom movie. Unless they go in another route and just saying Spider-Man gets
Like a completely
a,
new.
completely new joint. Because you had 3 Venom movies, they probably
Would
like,
you be
yo, we
okay with
need like
that?
a good. I don't care if they use Venom. I mean, I don't care if they use a new symbiote because at this point, it's like we don't had Venom so many times. They probably want to differentiate and have it as a black symbiote and call it another name or something. But I don't know. They might
I
just
wouldn't be
come
mad
up
at
with
that,
another name.
especially if
What's
Marvel could
another
set it up
synonym for
for him.
Venom?
Poison.
Yeah, I was just about to say poison. Let me Venom synonym.
Synonym.
I think they're really gonna try to go this Null storyline route though.
I
They're
don't.
gonna have to just use the name.
I think
Venom.
Marvel. I think Sony messed it up. Like, bro, Sony. Like, I think that's why Sony kind of pulling back on things. And what I think they're gonna ultimately do is they just gonna go. They're gonna take their money and go in the route of like just doing the Spider-Verse, where it's like not other characters like villains and whatnot from the Spider-Verse, but just Spider-Man, like Spider-Man movies. I think at some point we'll get Miles Morales. I think off the success of, we already are getting the Spider-Punk dude. We already getting something for that in the animated side. I think they starting to realize like, okay, Madam Web was bad. We couldn't do that. Craven was bad. We couldn't do that. What's the other one? Morbius was bad. We couldn't do that. So I think they starting to realize, like, you know what? Instead of trying to look at these other characters that's in the Spider-Verse we have, let's just make Spider-Man movies. Just make a whole bunch of different ones. I think Miguel will end up getting his own movie.
I was just about to say either Miles or Miguel. They're gonna be like, "Yo, we'll give y'all
Spider-Punk is
Peter
technically
Parker."
getting his own shit.
You said what?
Spider-Punk is technically getting his own shit.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
one of the niggas gonna have to be in a movie. They're gonna be like, "Look, we gonna take one of these Spider-Men and make our own spinoff, and then y'all keep Peter." Because the fact that they even put out all these villain movies and they all been trash, it's like, bro, Sony just got money to burn at this point.
That's why I think Marvel need to help them with that. If Marvel wants to do a new take on Venom and make it where it's kind of like this, like a heroic arc in Venom, even though we just got done seeing that and that isn't the best. But if they were to do something like that, just so simply that Venom could possibly be a character for a movie, and it's kind of like it's like they're taking both entities that did well for them, even though Venom wasn't the greatest, the last one sucked. It's the first one still had a lot of success, and Spider-Man has had a bunch of success. So if they said, okay, we want to just make a character that kind of meshes both of these worlds together, I want Marvel set them up for it. So that way, to your point, they can go and get Tom Holland and be like, yeah, okay, bet Sony got this new Spider-Man that we helped them make. Now we can focus on using the regular Spider-Man in a true like Avengers leadership role or in ways that they would like to flesh out the character more than what Sony has allowed. What would be wrong with that?
Side note.
Alternate universe.
I just came across something. I know we spoke about that Harry Potter earlier. HBO Max is reportedly developing a Hogwarts Founders series to talk about how the 4 houses were born. And Henry Cavill is in talks for Godric Gryffindor and Tom Hiddleston for Salazar Slytherin.
That's fine, but like, we'll see. We'll see when we get something to make us excited about that. I'm glad that Warner Brothers is like, yo, we gotta use our IPs that we have that's not DC. They trying to figure it out before Marvel will try to figure it out with Star Wars, and I'm not mad at them for it, but I want to see. So I have to see something from that. There's no book or anything like that. That's kind of like the backbone of that story that they would tell, right?
Mm-hmm. There is no backstory on how the houses
Yeah.
were
So
created, so they can actually pull this off.
yeah. They could, but they also could not. I mean, again, if we go back to HBO and series where when the creative material ran out, how things went, well, the biggest thing that comes to mind is Game of Thrones. So it could not, but it could also work. I would need to see something to make me feel better about that. Right now, it's just kind of like meh.
Yo, do y'all think Spider-Man has to lead up to Avengers?
No,
I really
honestly,
just feel like
no.
at the end, I feel like the story just got to be his own shit. And at the end, Yelena comes up to him and like, "Yo, we need you." Or Captain America's like, yeah, because Captain America's focused on finding Thor. He got to find Thor. He got to do all this other shit. Still doing military shit. Yelena could be like, "Yo, we could use you." And then have like Shang-Chi or something. But at the same time, I feel like this don't have to have no fucking Easter eggs to Doomsday. This don't have to have no
I agree.
nods to
It could be a post
to
credit
no
scene.
other shit. Yes,
Well,
I'm saying
just
like
let
a
it.
post-credit
Yeah, just a
scene.
post-credit scene. To D's point, a post-credit scene with uh the chick, the captain chick for the new Avengers. And just have her say like, we're developing our team, and maybe kind of hint towards this being a segue for the relationship between Fantastic Four and Spider-Man. They could use that simply for Doomsday. That would probably be a cool angle to see work too, since it's something that like was really big when those comics were first coming out. Even maybe have something involving, if you had something where it was a symbiote but it was different, and you have the whole Secret War set up with the Baxter building, the Peter finding out that it's something more, et cetera, you could still keep that and still introduce a new Venom that Sony could use for their own productions further down the line. And in that, you still could keep it where it's a one-to-one, like where it's a story that's simply connected to only the Spider-Man mythos that we've gotten far. But I do ultimately agree with you. I'm really okay with it just being a standalone movie, not really having any callbacks or anything. Maybe a very light reference to Doomsday, but for the most part, just a standalone Spider-Man movie is fine.
And one thing about the symbiote, this could be like in a lab. It could be like a doctor could have it. Like in Tobey Maguire's joint, he took it to Kirk Connors to have him tested. But I'm like, in the MCU, we haven't seen a Kirk Connors. He could be somebody that Shield or somebody else would be like, "Yo, we need you to look at this." And you know how Spider-Man always fighting through buildings, because in Endgame, the only reason we got Ant-Man back was because a fucking rat was running around the van and hit a button and saved his ass. They could do something like that with the symbiote, not even have to give it no true backstory. Like we see it, but it's like a Spider-Man is fighting in a lab or whatever, boom, 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 and he just bumps into the symbiote. Just some quick shit. Cause I'm like, y'all got a lot to do with all these reports coming out. I don't know. That's just the way I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. No, Spider-Man. Look, Spider-Man is a franchise that stands well on his own. So I don't think that. Yeah, especially with like, yes, we had multiverse. Like we had Doctor Strange in the last Spider-Man movie, and that was something that kind of pulled us in closer to the larger Spider-Man or the larger MCU world. But on the previous movie, they introduced Mysterio, and it really kind of stayed grounded in just Spider-Man's world. Those stories can be really good. That it could be, especially with it being street level, like the movie being street level to some extent. Yeah, like I kind of want the aesthetic from the Mysterio movie more so than I want the aesthetic from the Doctor Strange movie. I don't really need that again. And I don't think it would make sense coming off of the fact that they just did it in the last Spider-Man movie. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Ooh. Did we want to touch upon these Steve Rogers leaks, or are these just gonna be here next week?
No,
they here next week. We could have a larger conversation just in general about Nexus anchor beings at some point, but it doesn't have to be. It could be whenever.
Yeah.
All righty. All right. Yet again, we appreciate y'all. First pod in 3 weeks. We've got it under 2 hours. So clap it up for us, y'all.
We're that clap machine.
Finally.
Yeah, that's a deserving clap.
We did it. Appreciate y'all yet again. We hope y'all have a good rest of y'all week. Catch us back here Sunday next week at around the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please like, comment, subscribe.
It might be Monday, Labor Day weekend, dog.
It might be Monday. I forgot.
Ooh, it might not even be Monday. Goddamn,
we might have to take next week off.
Yeah.
Is that really next week? No, time is flying.
Yeah. Time is super duper flying. We shall let y'all know. Let's do that. We'll let y'all know. But like, comment, subscribe.
I know I ain't gonna be here.
Yeah.
I got a draft at 6 o'clock on Sunday.
That is true. If y'all got any issues with what we say, if y'all got any issues for what we say, let us know in the comment section so we can combat this, so we can bring y'all takes up for the next episode. All right. Appreciate y'all yet again, and we shall see y'all later. Peace.
I want all the smoke. Yeah, running trash bags of that green, whipping fast. The whip color of cocaine. I'm independent, they in this business to start these dreams. On the road to riches, focus on the ticket, maximize my means. It's like now I'm just trying to flow. There's a couple holes up in this boat. Dose my mind just so I can cope. They focus on the dollar, feel like I'm a migrant, just touch a new island every time I smoke. Regardless, ain't no way I'ma miss my target when I got it locked up in my scope.